Hello, Laurence from Skyfall Roofing and Restoration. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways you can improve your website and beat your competition online. All right, and at the end of the video, Laurence, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll answer those for you. If not, no big deal. I'm going to give you a bunch of free tips and strategies in the video that you can go ahead and apply directly to your site. All right, so I'm going to talk about 3 topics today. We're going to talk about content, links, and citations. And as we go through, really the idea is being that if we can get ahead of your competition, however many they have, if we have more, we're going to be able to beat them online as well. So let's start with content. And let's just go ahead and look at your page. I see you guys have some nice banners up here. You kind of talk about what you do, who you are, how you work, and what your promises are, and then some links as well, your social media. So what Google cares about the most is all of this. So what you guys have here, this is really good. The more that you have, the better. And Google actually wants probably about 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content on your homepage, where you guys do have some on there, but you're definitely short of that number. Having that amount is going to help you to rank a lot higher with Google. It's going to optimize your site. I'm also going to show you Nashville Roofing Company. They're one of the top results in the area. So we're going to find that by looking at their site. I'm going to tell you now they don't have 1,500 words either, which is a good thing for you guys, because if the idea is to beat them, then we would be able to still add more and get ahead of them in the rankings where they haven't been optimized yet. But you don't just want content. You want to make sure you have keywords in the content. So I just put in Roofing Nashville TN here as my example of a keyword. Keywords are just commonly grouped words or phrases that people will frequently search online. So this one alone, Roofing Nashville, Tennessee, 100 people search this every single month, that one keyword. But the only way to be found for that keyword in a search would be if that keyword was actually on your page in the content. You'd want to have it in there a few times. So let's quickly run through a typical Google search on the first page. 3 ways to get on it. You could pay for ads here at the top, which these companies have. You could also get in the map pack, also called GMB or Google My Business. Top 3 companies show up here in this preview window. Going to get a ton of calls and clicks here. On the rest are in the view all. And the rest would be in the organic section. 10 results show up on every page here as long as there's enough pages. But 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. So you really want to be on page 1, where there's 10 results per page. And then at the very bottom, we have a few more ads as well. All right, so we've talked a little bit about the organic section. We want 1,500 words and keywords into that. For that, we also want to have trust. So I've taken your website, the skyfallgroup.com, plugged it into a program I pay for called Ahrefs. This just allows me to kind of analyze your site, see how it's performing. I see you've got your headers up here on the top of the page, Skyfall Roofing, which is awesome. This allows Google to find you a little bit easier. 2 most important numbers on the page, these 2 dials, the DR and the UR. UR is the trust that Google has in your website. DR is the power behind your site. The fact that yours are fairly close, that's actually a really good thing. These are powered up by backlinks and referring domains. So right now you've got 58 backlinks on your 11 referring domains. The way this works is backlinks are links just like this, the skyfallgroup.com. If I click this, it's going to send me directly to your page or reopen that page. And referring domains are websites you're linked to. So they're linked through the backlink. So I'll give you an example. A Facebook business page, if you guys set one of those up for your company, that would be a referring domain. And then on that Facebook page where it asks for your web address, you put something like this. That's going to be your backlink. When someone clicks it, it's going to send them back to your site. Now with 11 sites vouching for you, pointing back at you, they're giving your site trust. We can see of the 11 that you have right now, 5 of them are strong, giving you guys the trust of 17. Because you have a trust of 17, 20 keywords, but you have to have on your page, but you guys must, are what you're being found for in searches currently. These are what bring in the actual visitors. But we can see right now that the 20 keywords you guys have, unfortunately, you're averaging 0 visitors to your page per month. So it must be that you guys are ranking further back on these pages. And so let's also take a look over at Nashville Roofing Company. If we jump over there, they got their headers on the top of the page, 217 backlinks on 85 referring domains. With 85 sites pointing back at them, we see 56 of the 85 are strong. They've got a trust with Google of a 26 right now, from the 56 sites pointing back at them, with not a lot of power though, so that's a good thing too. We could tell we could beat them. And then we're going to go ahead over here, find they're in 122 different keyword searches, and they're bringing in about 184 actual visitors to their site. Typically about 100 visitors would be on a very conservative side, 20 to 30 actual phone calls to your phone number. depending on what you guys would land from there. It depends on your closing ratios. Now, with a program like Ahrefs, I can actually go to the referring domains, right? I could find all 56 of the strong ones, pointing back at them, giving them their trust and power, and I could get the same ones. And if they work for them, why wouldn't they work for you, right? So we know this already. So we could get the same ones as them, and so we'd basically be able to equal what their site is producing, and then we'd want to add more on top of it, so we could actually get ahead of them and beat them. Just to recap the organic section, 1,500 words of content, getting those keywords in the content, and then we want to make sure we have strong sites pointing back at ours so that Google knows they can trust our site. Now, if we want to get in this map pack or GMB, we need to have our citations. Citations are just when you get your business name, address, phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, to name a few. Also, you could use social media, so LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, all of that as well. These guys had like 30. You're going to want 130 to run the score up on them. We can see all the phone numbers here. They're going to get a lot of direct calls and people going to the websites. Top 3 will pull in a lot of business because it's the second thing anyone would see. Last option, if you guys wanted to pay for ads, you could. You would just have to outbid these companies to move to the very top here. And that's something you could do if you wanted to. All right, but thank you for your time. I hope that was helpful for you. I'll give you a call in about a day or so if I don't hear from you. And I'll just check in and see if this was, in fact, helpful, as that was really my purpose and what I'm looking to do here. Thank you for your time and have a great day.